Coming up next on TV5, a mystery of sorts. You'll meet a group of TV5 people who joined a SmokEnders course trying to quit the habit. We started with 31 people. If you want to see how we made out, check it, and what we had to do. In the special, it's called The Quitters, and that's next. Until 11, when we update the news, please have a pleasant evening.
Black on Black, normally scheduled at this time, will not be seen, so that TV5 may bring you the following special presentation.
I beg your pardon, is this your vehicle?
Yeah, sweetheart, what's your problem?
Improper grammar. That advertisement should read, Winston tastes good as a cigarette should.
Hey, Mac, what do you want? Good grammar or good taste?
What do you want?
Emphysema.
What do you want?
Lung cancer.
Look, I've been around and I ought to know what a tingle is. New Leaf gives me
A
it.
disease which would hardly exist if it were not for cigarette smoking.
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
That, apparently, is the response of some 53 million Americans who continue to smoke despite all the warnings. The last available data on spending for cigarettes shows us shelling out close to $20 billion for cigarettes in 1981, and that's not too far off the figure for last year. The big question may be, why do we continue to smoke when we're told it's killing us?
Winston tastes good like a cigarette should.
They do taste good. They're menthol. They taste good. They refresh you.
Basically relaxing. Been smoking the same cigarette since the beginning.
Well, it helps me relax. I enjoy it. Helps me calm down after a hard day in the bank.
Unsolicited commercials? 20 years after first being warned that smoking is hazardous to our health, a warning we practically ignored, the Surgeon General was back last May to give us a very definite link between disease and cigarettes.
We can say again today with greater certainty than ever that cigarettes are the most important individual health risk in this country, responsible for more premature deaths and disability than any other known agent.
The years of warnings have had an effect. Smoking is down, and smokers are more self-conscious. It's no longer cool to smoke.
I guess the health benefits of it aren't too good, so I think I better quit.
I've been trying to analyze it, trying to quit for about a year now.
Well, I have quit once for about a year and a half, but I went back.
Because?
I got sucked into it all. It takes us one, and you're back in.
The desire to quit seems to be present in even the heaviest of smokers. But statistics show 75% of those who try to quit fail. They need help. If you're one of them, sit back, light up, and relax. During this half hour, I'll introduce you to, and you may become, one of the quitters. And so it went. Over 20 of the original 31 graduated. It was a time for celebrating, a time for being proud, a time to make new beginnings without the unholy halo of smoke curling around our heads. Joyce Side, a pack-a-day smoker, took up running to reward herself.
I really didn't think I was going to be able to do it. Like I say, the way the program was formulated and with all the extra pats on the back by the rest of the group here and the teacher, it really helped me along so that I was able to do it. I don't think I could have done it alone, though.
I don't regret having gone through the program. I think it was one of the best experiences in my life because I am a non-smoker. It is the healthiest thing I could have done for my life. Yeah, I had reservations when I first came in, and I just knew the program wouldn't work. Nothing else had worked, so why should this program work? made a liar out of me, and I'm glad that it did.
When I smoked, I always thought of reasons not to get up in the morning. And now, I seem to have more energy. So I've taken up jazzercise a couple times a week. I wanted to quit when I joined the organization, and when I did, it's, you know, for a few weeks I wanted to have that cigarette, you know, but I just never went back to it.
And Phil Parisi took to running, keeping the weight down, breathing easier, a success story.
Hold it. Stop the music. Why do you have to choose?
Well, by now the answer should be obvious, but not all of the class of '84 SmokEnders made it. There was always the temptation. And like the two ladies in a 1970 commercial, honesty prevailed.
We smoke New Leaf, except on Sunday. On Sundays, we smoke it in the attic.
The Quitters continues after this. Smoking on flights that are less than 2 hours long. Somehow, we seem to be in a strange war against cigarettes. Do we blame it on the Russians?
Понятно. У нас все есть.
As a matter of fact, we are now working on cigarettes that give no tingle.
That was meant to be funny, but what isn't funny, more in the realm of strange, is that while the Surgeon General warns us of disease and death, the U.S. government subsidizes the tobacco industry to the tune of $15 million a year. The government, in essence, is paying millions to help perpetuate something it is vowing to destroy. Is that strange, or is that strange?
I'll smoke to that.
We who went through the SmokEnders program learned a lot about ourselves and the cigarettes we've made our friends. We also gained the knowledge of how to defeat the addiction. The SmokEnders program is patented, and doing it on your own fails more often than not. The group theory works to a large degree. But in the end, the battle is between you as an individual and that little cigarette. Whatever you decide, here's wishing you luck, and that you become one of the quitters. My name is Bill Jacocks, and here's another look at some of the people you've met in the Quitters.